Abdul, looked as though like it was another solid defensive effort. You still kept the team under 20 points, but it wasn't enough to win. How frustrating is that?
Yeah, obviously it's frustrating, but like I said, as a defense, we got to control what we can control. We was the second best defense today. We got to live with that. We got to come back, attack, and be better.
You did get another sack today, third straight game. You've been able to do that. I mean, things are still coming along for you, it looks like.
Yeah, I would just say shout out to Chuck for that. Obviously, our DC, our new DC, he's putting me in better positions. The defense trusts him. He's talking to us. He's communicating. He has our ear, so shout out Chuck for that.
What do you think was the most difficult part about the third and longs? It seemed like they had a number of those conversions.
Yeah, that's the part that hurts the most. We got to get off the field. When we get a team in a situation like that, that's the situation we want. We just got to get off the field.
The last Vikings drive, when they finally killed the clock, how difficult was that to swallow? What were you guys looking for? You knew, obviously, you needed the ball back one more time.
Yeah, just try to get the ball back to the O so they can make a play for us. We didn't end up getting it. Got to come back, be better.
Abdul, when you see the interception and it's called back, I mean, did you know right away that they called you for that?
No, I didn't know it was me, but I think I heard it in a loudspeaker. That hurt me. I heard the team right there, especially for Holly. He took it all the way back to the house. That's on me. I got to be better.
Did you realize that you had jumped? I mean, you just trying to get...
No, I didn't. I don't think I jumped. They said my hand was in the neutral zone or something like that, but yeah, that one hurt.
Did you go back and look at it? Like, did you see it?
I seen it on replay.
Andrew, how are you feeling? And they said it's a hamstring, but how are you feeling?
Yeah, it's sore. We haven't did the image yet, so we'll see tomorrow what the diagnosis is.
Do you have any feeling for if circumstances were different, could you have gone back in the game, or?
Not really. Talked to the training staff at halftime, and we decided it was the best thing to stay out.
Concerned because you have a hamstring? It's the same leg? It's different?
It's different, yeah.
I mean, obviously you missed a lot of time with that last time. Any concern for you with that, or it feels different? Does it feel like what happened to you 2 years ago?
I think it's different, but like I said, haven't got the MRI yet, so once we see that, then we'll go from there.
Andrew, there was a lot of talk about the chaos that the Vikings blitz package causes. Now that you've had a chance to see it firsthand and feel it firsthand, what were your thoughts about how you handled it?
Yeah, I mean, it's what they've done all year. They have designer pressures depending on who you're going against. Communication, getting to the line of scrimmage, and then execution is the biggest thing when you're playing a defense like that, and we didn't do a good enough job of that today.
Is it more difficult when you actually play against it than what you see on film? And then also, obviously, we found out right before the game that Runyon was not available, so now you're going to have a substitution, which I would assume makes things a little more difficult?
Yeah, I mean, definitely having continuity helps when it comes to things like that. Communication is big when they have all the different pressures and different alignments. And I think we were prepared. We just didn't execute well enough.
How about the wind down there, Andrew? How much of a factor was that? You guys only had 33 passing yards, so obviously some of that is Flores, but was it also difficult to get anything going with the wind?
I'm not sure if the wind had much factor in it. We just didn't do well enough,
You guys had 3 different starters on the offensive line out there. What did you see from how Jackson kind of handled that adjustment?
I think he did a good job of it. It was a lot. We had a lot of plays this week, especially on third down this week. There were multiple plays that he had to communicate. He had to read the front, see what it was, make a check, and having different guys in the rotation, just making sure again the communication, like who the mic point is, the snap count. I think he did a good job with that.
What's the frustration or the surprise? Last year you guys lost 10 in a row. That was like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. And here you are 9 in a row again to be back here. What's the emotion to that or the feeling of that?
Yeah, it sucks. There's no other thing to say. We're paid to win in this league, be competitive, and we're not right now. So I figured it out.
What happened that you couldn't sustain it?
I don't know. I just think as a team we didn't make enough plays. Defensively, offensively, I mean, we had another touchdown that got called back over some ticky-tack stuff, but, it just didn't fold our way. It is what it is.
You talk about the interception by Holland that goes back for the touchdown. They call a neutral zone infraction. Mm-hmm. What does that do mentally and psychologically and emotionally to a team when you figure that you got the 7 and then they find out you don't have it?
It's a bit draining, but at the end of the day, we paid to play defense, so it don't change our job. It changes what we have to get done. We just got to, reset and get back to it.
What happened on the final drive when the Vikes were allowed to kill the clock? I know it looked like you guys were going to have one more shot at it. Your offense was on the bench thinking they might get the ball back.
That was tough. We failed in that area to get the ball back to the offense and give us a chance. I don't exactly know what happened. I got to watch the film, but it just seems like he found a crease in the defense and hit it.
It seemed like the most difficult thing that happened throughout the game was third and longs. They had a number of those conversions. Is there a common thread on those that you can figure out?
Not right now. I got to look at the film.
I appreciate your time, Ryan.
You were in your uniform again long after this one. Wow.
What?
You were in your uniform long after this one.
Oh, I was outside.
Why were you outside longer?
Talking to some of the guys I know from the Vikings, talking to my family.
Brian, nine losses, I guess, in a row. Just kind of, what does that sink in, I guess, as a number, as a feeling at this point?
Is it the feeling?
What does it feel like, I guess, with the 9 straight at this point? The 9 straight.
You know, it's the same feeling as it was last week. You know, it's annoying. You know, it's a little disappointing. But, you know, we just got to keep swinging.
Does it feel more disappointing after the game with the defense played the way they did, almost, you know, getting to turnovers, making those plays, just holding them to 20 points?
A bit, but, you know, we shot ourselves in the foot, which brought that back. So, you know, we can't blame nobody but ourselves.
I don't want to be disrespectful to him, but when they put a undrafted rookie quarterback in the game for the second half, are you expecting you guys to kind of tee off on him?
No, I knew we wasn't going to. I knew they wasn't going to let us. They was barely letting us tee off on McCarthy. And, you know, that's just due to how the game was going. You know, they ran like, I think like 4 or 5 screens in like the first 11 plays or something crazy like that. But, you know, I feel like their game plan was to, you know, try to neutralize the line, make the reads easy for them, let them get the ball, the JJ get in the rhythm. So, you know, they weren't going to let us tee off on either one of them.
What did you – I'm sorry I was late coming over. What did you see on your strip sack that I think you were totally unblocked off the edge, which probably doesn't happen to you very often?
It don't, but I ain't going to lie, this year I've been getting a couple freebies. I don't know, I'm living right. But I didn't see much of nothing. I think the tackle must have squeezed down after the chip or something like that. I don't know. And it looked like he was losing the ball as I hit him. So I mean, it just worked out.
When you got checked, what injury checked?
76 cleaned me up. They were just going through, you know, regular protocol or whatever. But I'm just upset I didn't get a chance to get back there.
Seemed like you might not have been happy with the.
No, it wasn't.
35.
It wasn't dirty. It was a football play, but fries.
It looked like Dart came by to talk to you before you went and got checked up. Was there anything specifically that he said that you can share with us?
Nah, he was just like motivating. I don't think he knew exactly what was going on yet. That was all that was.